Hello everyone, my name is Grace and welcome to Plumbob Cubed. So, this is a weird place to start out, but I have my 100 days in Riverview, I have my Lepacy, but I also have in my Sims 3 save files that I stole this save off of my other computer, my computer that I've had since 2011 because of school, and it is my Smith and Sick household, the first Sims household that I ever played. So I just paused right here because I changed my graphics card because OBS told me I had to change my graphics card, and I'm just a little shocked, a little confuzzled by the search and find. Where is the commercial duster? Where is the purple house? There's the purple house. I'm good at the game. So the story of this game file is that I was sick and done with The Sims 4. I believe Journey to Bat 2 had just come out or was in the process of coming out. And I had fully lost my mind because I was like, so The Sims does not care about their fans. We have been begging for functional babies, for workable cars, for a bunch of things for years, and they gave us Star Wars. And you can't even build in the Star Wars world. And that is how I cold quit The Sims 4. And so one day I really wanted to play The Sims because I was experiencing my chronic pain and I really wanted to just play something that I enjoyed. And so I booted up The Sims 3. I decided to only start with base game because I was kind of like, I'm a little scared, right? And I made a sim. The first sim that I ever made was Darla Smith. She is a virtuoso, never nude, natural cook, over emotional, a good sense of humor. This was the lot that they lived on. This was not the house that they had. I'm pretty sure I've gone in and renovated it. Looks like I have because no one was a painter, so there should not be an easel there. But that is where they lived. Darla was a lesbian, but I didn't fully understand how the game worked. So I kind of messed with her stuff. Her first romantic partner was Aaron Kennedy. And then Alma, the news delivery person, or the mail delivery person, so sorry. But I wanted her to have biological kids, so we got her involved with Jake Rowland, who was frugal, family-oriented, and neat. They had biological kids, the first one being Jarvis Smith, who was grumpy, an angler, neat, a workaholic, and a genius. And they had their second daughter, Amanda. These ones are still alive. It's just the first generation that's died. If we go down Amanda's path, she had 3 kids. 2 with her husband, Randall Bernard, who she married and took his last name. Randall is ambitious and an angler, clumsy, good sense of humor, and brave. With him, she had their daughter, Jane Bernard, who is artistic, athletic, good, a vehicle enthusiast, and a daredevil. And their second daughter, Maura Bernard, artistic, angler, genius, workaholic, and a loner. But then Amanda cheated with Mortimer Goth. And they had a son named Teo Bernard, who is grumpy, lucky, a hopeless romantic, absent-minded, and hates the outdoors. So they still all have to work on expanding their family. They haven't gotten there yet. The most we have is Jane has a boyfriend named Mel Dorman. But if we go back to Jarvis, he is the person that I followed through with because I liked him. Specifically because he was childhood best friends with a sim named Ronaldo. And once they both became teenagers, they basically immediately confessed their love to each other. I had no clue what I was doing. And they just became eternally faithful to each other, and they got married. So Ronaldo is childish, friendly, inappropriate, neurotic. He is also a loner. He's married to Jarvis. He's unemployed and a Leo. Meanwhile, Jarvis is a mad scientist. They live here at their house, which is a combination of Ronaldo's favorite color, green, and Jarvis's favorite color, lavender. They're a very cute couple. They decided to adopt Elena Thayer, who is the household we're currently playing with. She is friendly, luckily, easily impressed, and a vegetarian, a virtuoso. And then they apparently adopted a toddler named Alfonso Smith. So now we need to get back to Elena, and they live on the same street. Elena married Nicholas Thayer, who is her ex-husband. He is frugal, artistic, a daredevil, a loner, and a virtuoso. He also works in politics. And she married him, and they had 2 children together, Elliot Thayer and Nicole Thayer, who might be twins. I'm not completely positive. But Elena cheated. And she had a child with Domingo Stringer, who is named Dennis Thayer, who is evil and a virtuoso. So one thing that you probably noticed is that since this was my first Sims 3 game, there were a lot of immigrations into the game. A lot of the NPCs that I ended up interacting with were not necessarily the like pre-made townies. And that's just because I didn't know. But I still had a lot of fun playing. I think one of my favorite households is Jarvis and Ronaldo. They are so precious to me. So I'm thinking it's a Saturday. Let's play one day. We have a gigantic wish sound coming in, and it looks like Elena does live with Nicholas and Timothy Thayer. So I don't know where Domingo is off the top of my head, but apparently Nicholas, who is our ex-husband, is dating our aunt, Amanda. I might be into convoluted family trees, one might say. One might say. And Timothy is just Nicholas's brother. I'm pretty sure I moved him in because basically story progression wasn't working that well. So actually, if we go up to here and visit this area of town, some households that were important to me that I wanted to have children, I basically just made them reproduce manually by moving them in with us, having them get pregnant, and then moving them out. Because story progression with EA just was not working for me. Yeah, so Domingo lives in 280 Sunside Boulevard. So these are our kids that have free reign of the first floor, as we can see. Dennis is a baby. He will not be aging up soon, but he was a child that was the result of cheating. He's just having a bad time because of a heart-wrenching scene, but then he was also happy because he's evil. So Elliot and Nicole are not twins. Elliot is 4 days older than her. Elena is taking care of Nicole. Meanwhile, Uncle Timothy is taking care of Elliot. And we just got a notification. We got equal. It seems Amanda Bernard will stop at nothing to quench her thirst for new blood, granting her the title of Town Bike. And then Nicholas, our ex-husband, is asleep. I'm pretty sure my plan was to like build him a house and have them move out, but I hadn't done that yet. Because I really did enjoy building, so I loved going through and building different houses for my Sims. So it looks like Nicole still needs to learn how to walk, but she does know how to talk, which is good. Elena is finishing taking care of Dennis. Well, Timothy is going to be getting himself some breakfast. So I was thinking we might get him a partner. He is unflirty, absent-minded, a virtuoso, easily impressed, and friendly. So I'm not sure that he necessarily would want a partner. Elena, she is a chess legend. So one of her wishes right now is to win a ranked chess match, which is a really cool feature in The Sims 3. So let's check what our logic skill is. We're only logic skill 8. So I'm gonna have her practice some chess right now and have her work on that. Then hopefully we can invite over a ranked chess opponent later today. The highest cooking skill in our house is Elena, and she has level 2. So that is terrifying. And of course, I have my mod that requires us to go grocery shopping. Timothy can be our errand boy. Oh, actually, I was wrong. Timothy is slightly interested in Becky Bedell, so we can definitely get to know her. Hi, so I'm a dummy because I keep clicking. I did this with Gunnar. I click visit the Everfresh Delight Supermarket instead of shop for groceries, and I'm just like, what's taking so long? It's because they're visiting instead of getting groceries. So I'm gonna get a lot of groceries and then immediately fly back to the house and put them in the fridge. Now, since Timothy for some reason lives with us and has work in 6 hours, damn it, he can still do something. He is interested in this Piggy Bedell, so we're going to get to know her and invite her out. And there is Peggy. So let's greet her. We're just acquaintances with her, but apparently we do want to get to know her better. Some news about music, since Timothy is a virtuoso. Ask her if she's single, ask her sign, since we definitely want to know that. And possibly her gender preference. So Peggy is a schmoozer, and Peggy Biddle is a Pisces, which is compatible with Timothy's sign of Virgo. And Peggy is single. Peggy is gay, so I'm gonna call him Timmy. Timmy cannot get with her, but they can be friends. And he is slightly asexual, so who knows? So it does appear that we did just have him move in with us. And Peggy is 3 days older than us. So I'm gonna have them finish their group outing by playing chess together. And Nicholas is currently teaching his daughter how to walk, which is absolutely adorable. And it looks like Jamil and Jane are engaged. Jamil says, I asked Jane Bernard to marry me. Amazingly enough, she said yes. That is incredible. I'm so happy for them. And apparently, Randall's getting married to his girlfriend, Jordan Bowie. And Nicole just learned how to walk. The world just became a little bit bigger for this toddler. He's gonna be like, okay, thanks, Dad. I'm gonna go use the restroom now. Nicholas, is he family oriented or something? Because he was gonna go talk to the child that was born because his wife cheated on him, which is stronger than I would be. Nicholas wants to talk to Abram, so I'm gonna invite Abram over and see if he would like to hang out. Abram apparently has work. Speaking of which, we need to end our outing with Peggy, so Timothy can go to work at the day spa. Fortunately, it says that Timothy's group outing was fantastic. It was legendary. We have a great time out as a moodlet, and they're just gonna be good friends. That's awesome. Maybe then Nicholas might ask out Amanda on a date. And Nicholas is not gonna swim around. Instead, he's going to go to Amanda and ask her about her day first, and then go romantic and flirt with her. Oh, Ronaldo apparently got a job. Ronaldo, his aspiration was to be at the top of the journalist career, and so he already did that, so I had him retire, but I guess they decided to go back to it. Amanda is crying over some heartache, or it says Amanda's having a bad day, and we want to kiss Amanda. Oh, she is crying over a man. We're just like, oh, you're having a bad day? But what about, oh, it looks like someone close to her died. So Amanda has had such a bad day. She says, look, I'm a nice person, but how do you tell someone it's not them when it's so clearly them? What a dating disaster. This was your kind of date. Please don't call me again. All right, well, Nicholas wants to swim in the ocean, so we'll let him do that. And then one last thing I would like to do to end off today is that I would like us to throw a house party. To invite over just a family party and invite over all of our family. It's gonna be a house party. 7 is the earliest we can start it at, so that works. It's gonna be Amanda Bernard. Rhonda Bernard is technically Randall's mother. Jane and Maura, along with Randall himself. Anteo. Bietz Pierre is Ronaldo's brother. And then we have Jamil. Then, of course, Jarvis and Ronaldo. I guess we can't invite toddlers because then we would invite Alfonso, who is Elena's younger brother. We should definitely invite Domingo Stringer so he can see his son. And then the Thayer brothers' parents. And I believe that is our full family. And the first guest is here. Teo, Jarvis, Jamel. Oh, and Jane. I love this hair on her. Pierre Benez brought Plum Cobbler. Oh, I love him. And Vicky Mayer is crashing our family party. And let's just let everyone interact. Randall's not letting anyone in our house. Not even Nicholas. So one of Elena's fathers is here. So let's make sure we ask about his day and ask him why he looks upset. I don't know where Jarvis is. I would love for Elena to say hi to Jarvis since I saw him for a couple seconds, but I have no clue where he's gone. So Amanda is here. So I want Nicholas to try and talk to her again. And then Elena's best friend is Jane, her cousin. So I'm thinking they can definitely talk. And, like, we need to congratulate her on her engagement. We got a notification. It says a dispute erupted between Darla Smith and Ronaldo Smith in front of the store. Both sides were left unamused. They are childhood best friends, high school sweethearts. They're not getting divorced now just because of story progression. And apparently, Nicholas considers Amanda 8 out of 10. Hear me out. What if they keep flirting and they, like, try for baby? As much as I am a slut for drama, I am going to get Nicholas his own bed so he doesn't have to woohoo in any of his families. Oh, so Jane says, oh no, Elena has been caught seeing and nursing him as a reputation for being a cheater. It could be hard to build trust with a reputation like that. All right, now these two are gonna go try for a baby. Well, his phone's ringing, you know? Don't let that sour the mood. I feel bad. My Sims get no privacy. I'm just like, I have to get a screenshot, unfortunately. And then Elena should also probably get some time to be romantic with Domingo. Well, her kind of partner. They just cheated together. And Amanda has come downstairs in her pajamas after just woohooing with Nicholas. They had a disappointing experience. Probably because his phone was ringing the whole time. And these two are being romantic in the bathroom. Where Barbara would like to know if Nicholas would like to go on a date. He's like, no, I'm loyal to Amanda. But she's the town bike. So I think Elena and Domingo are also going to woohoo. Oh my god. Ronaldo's in the bathroom just like, this is not my daughter. What about your ex-husband? What do you mean you cheated on him? All right, let's make sure that he can get into the bedroom. Yep, he can. We do have some guests leaving. I like trying to... And it sounds like Elena might be pregnant again. I like trying to have these family parties just to interact with everyone. And I think Elena might talk to her dad some more. Just like tell, like, yes, I did cheat with Domingo. You know, what does that say about me, father? And like tell a joke of like, I just wanted to explore. I felt so confined. So Renaud left. Pierre's leaving. Nicholas is getting another phone call. That's crazy. I swear if it's another date, I guess everyone heard that he was divorced from Elena and they just went wild. Cora Bar wants to chat. We can chat with her. And Timothy just went to bed during the party. Iconic. Same with our kids. They're just like, I'm done. And we get to know that Domingo isn't able to pay his child support bills when he's at his child's house right now. I wanted to start more drama. I thought people might start fighting because of the, like, making out and stuff, but I guess Elena and Nicholas are technically officially divorced. Literally, Ronaldo was there watching Elena flirt with this new guy. I'd be like, hey, daughter, what are we doing? Like, you still live with your ex-husband. So now Ronaldo is leaving. And Amanda says, I think it's time to go, but I had fun, so thanks. And it's like, you had sex while you were here, ma'am. What do you mean I think I had fun? God, our house is in complete and utter disarray. Oh no. Jane is still helping while she's here, which is really nice. But Jane says, wow, what a party. I think I'm all partied out though, bye. So it says, Elena's party was awesome. Verging on epic. Sims around town will be talking about this one for years. And we want to play chess more, of course. So that is my first Sims household. I like a messy family tree, obviously. I'm not afraid of some cheating. I really enjoy trying to do, like, family get-togethers and everything. And, yeah, I will have to go back and play Jarvis and Ronaldo because I'm not allowing them to split up. They're your childhood sweethearts. If you would like to see more of my first Sims family, I would love to show more of it to you. I'm pretty sure, actually, let me pull something up. I actually, at one point, was making a Google form about the life of Darla Smith, of like what Sims game did she play, what was decided about her traits, what was the first Sim zodiac sign, what was her favorite music, what was her favorite food, what was her favorite color as a young adult, what to do, what was her first job, who was her boss, who became Darla's first friend. Oh, I don't even know that. It was Monica, and her first skill was charisma. Who was invited to Darla's first party was her coworkers, obviously, and her first girlfriend was Erin. I remember that. Her first date was a fishing spot. They ended their first relationship because her girlfriend became an elder. They didn't appreciate her dates. Her girlfriend lied, and her girlfriend never came over. Who got Darla pregnant? I was still working on the part. Oh, what did Darla want the sex of her baby to be? She wanted male, and she got that. She got Jarvis. What did Darla want to do after she delivered? She wanted to get married and quit her job. Her daughter, the second child, was Amanda. Then, as an elder, she actually died at the swimming pool after she moved in with Jarvis and Ronaldo. And it's horrible because I didn't really know about the Sims at that time. So the cemetery, her like gravestone has been lost to time because there's already like so many graves. I don't have her tombstone because she died at a community lot, which is absolutely devastating. But yeah, I was fully obsessed with her. I love her so much. And I love this little family. It's so cool. If you'd like to see more of my First Sims family, please let me know. Along with if you want any tips on how to have such a long Sims game. A like, a subscribe, a comment means so much. Just watching means so much. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.